Well, good morning and thank you for coming back to the channel. And it's literally the morning after we just got home, and we didn't get home till around about, I think about 8:30 last night, because it took me 2.5 hours to drive from Luton all the way back home again. It should take an hour and a half, but they had imaginary breakdown cars and speed restrictions and everything like that. But so this is what I do most times when I've come back from holiday. And do I look rough? Look, don't look too good at all. But yeah, so this is like the first day back after an holiday, and it's going to be a busy one because I don't know if I'm going to work tomorrow. I'll find out tonight around about 8 o'clock. So I have to, in my mind, say, you're going to work tomorrow, get everything done today. And this is what I've got to get done. So the first thing I do, and because I couldn't do it yesterday because it was very dark, I did walk down here yesterday, but you couldn't really see. I haven't got many lights down the bottom of the garden. So the first thing I do is have a little look around at everything in the garden, and I'm exploring this with you now. Now the pond's gone down a little bit there. I don't know why, so I need to sort of just make sure the water's still running. It's trickling. The water's actually trickling, I see there. So I've got to clean the pond filter out a little bit. I've got to cut the grass because it's going to rain tomorrow. It's going to pour down, they reckon. So I've got to cut the grass. Let's have a little look down here. Oh, cutting the grass will also pick up all these leaves. And I'm just making sure everything's okay in the garden. I know you've seen the garden. I know you've seen it many a times when I've come down here. But this is just for me, make sure no trees or like branches have fallen down or anything like that. It's looking very, very autumnal, would I say. Very, very autumnal indeed. Apart from cutting the grass, really. And my little Clyde's ball. I just kick that round. I literally every time I see it, I just kick it all round the garden until it disappears. Maybe a fox or something, since our dog has gone. So that's basically what I'm going to do in the garden. Also, I'm going to have to go and charge the battery up on the car outside, because I've not used it for about 3 weeks actually. We don't really use, like, what I call my car, we don't really use it, so I'm going to have to sort of like put the battery leads on that and charge that as well. Also got to put a blog on, and that's about it really, and do a little bit of gardening and pottering around. Oh, also one other thing, got to fill up the hot tub. That takes a little while. You've not even got ready yet, have you, babe?
No, I've literally just, well, not just got up.
Yeah. So what's your plans today?
I have work.
Work? What time are you going to work?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. What time are you back?
About 12:30.
12:30, okay then. And is that what you've got to do?
I'm ordering something for getting ready to.
What are you ordering?
A tripod.
Oh, tripod.
For the phone rather than me.
That's for because you're started doing your blogging now, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I bought. Yeah.
Okay,
so
then.
I thought I'd get a bit of equipment at least.
Oh yeah, and then when will you be doing your little first blog?
I'm hoping I can get it on by Friday.
And when will you be filming it? That's what I was on about.
It'll either be later today or tomorrow.
Oh, okay then. All right then. So yeah, and there's that all you really got to do today. Just go work and
I'm trying to see some family.
Oh right, okay. Well, we'll get on with it now. First job I've got to do, as I said, is put the battery charger to my car, otherwise it won't start. And then I'm going to do my blog and gardening, and in the meantime when I do my gardening, the hot tub. Just told you that, guys, just recapping. Isn't it lovely when you first sort of get home and you answer all your mail, and the first thing you say is, well, you had 2 of these, yeah? My road tax has run out. Yeah, it's going to cost me another £35. But also Carol says that her one run out at the same time. That's another £35 we've got to pay. And also, I got an email this morning from my insurance company to say that the car that I'm going to charge up now, insurance has run out and they've renewed it. Nice of them. Yeah, I didn't know they was going to do that, but it's like a roll-on sort of thing. And they want that as well. And that's £157, which I don't think is too bad for the insurance for that. But we never really used the car anyway. But yeah. Well, come home, Stephen. Bills, bills, bills. So I put the charger on the car. Yeah, the battery was not totally dead. You can see like it's only charging up the probably the next 10%, so the battery is not too bad. But what is worrying is the fact that when I see the battery wasn't dead, I tried to start the car and the car went and then just stopped. Tried to start the car again, nothing at all. So I thought to myself, that's the starter motor or the leads on the battery. So leads on the battery are okay, I've just checked those. So what I did then was I turned on the headlights on the car, got Carol just to get in it, and she tried to start the car, turn it from the ignition onto the actual starter motor going around, and the lights did not dim. Now if the lights don't dim, that means there's no power really getting to your starter motor, or your starter motor is just not connecting in. The solenoid's gone on it, so I don't know which one it is. It could be the key ignition is gone and not sending the power there. It could be the solenoid's gone and not going to the starter motor to engage the starter motor to turn the actual flywheel to turn the to turn over the engine. In other words, the car's not playing ball, and I've just literally paid £157 or £158 for insurance, and I've also got to pay for car tax, and the little thing doesn't even want to go. So carry on charging this up. If I get the chance, I will literally get under the car just to check if there is an actual supply going to the solenoid, and failing that, I could get onto the AA just to let them check everything, and then if they can't get started, at least I know what's wrong, because they're the professionals, guys. But I've come back to bills. I come back to two road taxes, 1 car insurance. Car's not working. Road taxes, everything. It's all gone on and on. And I can hear people in their garden now working. It's about time I actually got back and done this blog, because we always put you guys first. Yous are the ones that we do. So the first thing I do is edit a blog. It's going to take me about 2 hours, and I've got to tell Carol about the rain coming. She didn't say she was going to do the washing, did she? She won't be happy. I got some. Well, first of all, I see you unpacking. You want to do your washing today. They said it's going to rain for the next 3 days. So if you're going to put in there's going to be a big storm. But secondly, Cal, nothing to do with me. Don't blame me. Don't get the ump. Car's not working.
Battery charged?
No, battery's charged. It looks like it's the solenoid. I don't know. I will look on that first of all. I'm just going to do the blog first, and then I'll get on to doing that and get in the garden, okay?
Okay then.
But it's bills, ain't it, eh?
It certainly is.
Eh? It costs us more to be here in England when we're not in England than going away abroad. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Mind you, the car's... Oh, it's been a little run. It ain't done really that much, has it?
No, we've not used it hardly at all. Anyway, we're wrapping it on. Let's carry on with this blog just on the first day when we come back. And it's busy, isn't it?
It's all go.
Go. And also, they did open our case, didn't they?
They
did not just open our case. They literally ripped it apart. They have They sort of like.
No, yeah, it's been going.
Yeah,
so
it's been going, but the zip was ripped apart. So
and
when we got it
off, didn't they?
when we got off the trolley, it was all gone. So you're going to go through that now, just make sure everything's in there. If you can remember what's in there.
Okay. Well, only if not in there, right. We want to find it.
Yeah. What a welcome home, babe. What a welcome home.
Oh, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Things happen.
And what it is expensive. I'm loading up the next video now onto the computer to start editing it, and while I'm doing that, the hot tub takes around about 2 hours to fill up with my little tinsy wincy hose. And there you go. There's Steve's little tinsy wincy hose. And what I was going to say is, it's now coming to autumn, and well, it is autumn. It's the end of October, and this gives me more time in the garden because nothing really grows. So I can sort of like pot around, get everything sorted out, and I do most of my gardening in the winter time, like autumn and winter, coming up to spring, because nothing grows and you can get a lot more work done. And people sort of say to me, how can you like look after this garden on your own when you go away so much? Because most of it is done in the winter time, when most people think, oh, it's not worth doing the garden. But if you trim things back, pick up all the old weeds and all that, it just helps you out a little bit. So there we go. Hopefully the water's coming out here. And there you go, the water is coming out here. It's a small little twiddle. I can put that over there. So what I'm going to do, because this water's like been left stagnant for over a week now, I'm going to put some chlorine in there, not too much, just a little bit. Yeah. Now let that dissolve, and then I'm going to pour it into here so that all this water is being sterilised as it's going on. Now you're supposed to have the pumps on when you do this, but because the water's going in there, it's going to be stirring it up. It should be okay, and it should kill off all the little bacteria. I hope so, because I've got to get in there. And then what I will do is we'll run this for like a day, then I will run it down again, give it a really good clean, and then we'll do it again. A lot of work, I know, but because I can't be bothered now to just give everything a clean. Like you see down there, all the actual it looks like it's really dirty on the bottom of this seat, but that's because all the sort of like stagnant that was in the water has just sunk to the bottom. It's not really as dirty as it looks, guys. So I'll just pour a little bit of that in now. Still got a little bit there, so what I'm going to do now is just get more water in there, let that simmer for around about an hour, and then pour the rest of it in there. Now I better quickly get back to me me editing, because until that's done my day don't really start. Everything okay?
Yeah, I've just done your renewed your tax for the car.
No, road tax, yeah. How much was it? Was it 35?
£35.
35. Was that for a year?
That's a 1 year.
1 year, okay then. I hope the government appreciates that. Because what
because it's gone wrong. Your MOT runs out on the 25th.
The 25th?
Yeah, so Friday.
My God, it's bill, ain't it, eh?
Yeah. And insurance.
And insurance, I've already said about my insurance. Oh, well.
But the thing is, if the car it can't get fixed.
No, it can't get fixed. We're going to have to get rid of everything. I don't think you can get reimbursed on the car tax now, though. I think we lose that.
At the end of the day, £35.
£35 is £35.
Yeah, I know, but you can't call the AA out if you haven't got your car MOT tax.
Well, I might not need to call the AA if I get everything done.
Oh, well then, we win then.
But £35, I think it's about 20 beers in the Canary Islands. I do. Here we go, guys. Bit messy, I know. I've set up camp. Cal, I've set up camp in the dining room. You okay?
No problem.
She said no problem. So I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to carry on now and get this done, and then we can get on with the day. Thanks for bearing with us on this video. I know it's very boring, but this is the first day back after the holiday, and it's a rush. Bill. Rush, Bill. So, I'm halfway through editing this one here to go on tonight, so I'm busy, but I just remembered I put the hot tub on. I've been there about half hour, I think, and I better run down here. One thing, guys, like you notice I've got like a big, well, I've got loads of blemishes on my face, but this one here come up last night of our holiday. Went to bed and I could hear bzzz, bzzz, you know the sound near your ear roll. So I thought, oh, he ain't going to bite me. He had a feast. I have got about 4 or 5 bites on my arm here. I've got one on my backside. I've got them on my back. And he also bit me ear. And it sort of come up on the plane. I started scratching it. And now it sort of like come up pretty big. So he went from probably the smallest mosquito in the world to the biggest. Because he had a feast, guys. But we're coming down here now just to make sure this water, I'm hoping it ain't overflowing. No. There you go. And if I can sort of like mix some of this up, give it a little bit more chlorine. There we go. Don't want to go too much, them granules will... They're not dissolving, and I just realised why. It's because there's no temperature on this. So, no, it's filling up nicely. Come back in about an hour, I suppose, about an hour. Right, better get on with it now, ain't I? Better get on with it. So that is it. That one is just now being converted so I can put it onto YouTube. Then I've got to do a thumbnail. That's not our best one. I wasn't really going to put it on, but it was a really easy one to sort of edit. And it took me about sort of like probably 3/4 of an hour. So now I can sort of just check on the hot tub. I ain't going to show you that again. And then I can start on my next part, which is going to be cutting the grass, because I'm always frightened it's going to rain. I'm not going to film cutting the grass. I'll just film a little bit to just show you whatever. If I think of something, I will, and then we get on. I've set the level to the second from highest, and literally it's going to just pick up the top of all these leaves and everything and just give it a little trim. Remember, the setting is high because it's the end of October, coming into November now. It will be like that until sort of like spring next year. And I'm just sort of taking the top off and picking up all the leaves and things like that. And onward we go. This should take me probably about an hour, I reckon. And I've had a bit of stop because I've not done the basket there properly. There we go. It's a lot better. About an hour this will take. There you go. It's filled up as far as it has to go. So that's done. What I'm going to do now is just take these two light filters down to the house there, give them a little clean out, put them back, and then I can actually set this up. And it'll probably take around about a complete day to warm up. So what I do, I'll sort of set the temperature up a little bit, and like so half of it tonight. And then overnight I'll leave it at that temperature, and in the morning I'll get Carol, or if I'm working, if I'm not working, I'll come down here and put it up to a proper temperature. So this is what I use to clean the filters out, and this is roughly how you do it. Look at that, look, all that air, horrible. So I'll just fill them up like that, and first give that a little bit, but I'm doing this in one hand, so it's a little bit difficult. How much dirt is coming out? Obviously when I'm out doing this without the camera, I'm literally turning it around slowly. Do get quite a lot of dirt out of it. I'm not really giving them a good clean. I've got like a little brush that brushes it as well, but I'm going to do that afterwards because, as I said, I'm going to fill this up. We're going to go in it for about a week, and then we'll sort of like drain it all down again, and then I'll actually go and give these filters a proper clean out, and then they'll be okay for the rest of right up until Christmas then. Well, obviously we're going to have to clean the filters out, clean them out weekly, and in case people are sort of wondering why this filter here, it's got that little contraction on there. Well, that's a little bit of plastic. I've drilled a node in the top of the filter, so that it's sort of like, when it's been drawn in the water, it comes down. So all the water goes through the filter. But when the air filter turns off, it goes up. Because what it happens, as the filters get older, they don't sort of like take in so much water. And you start getting air. And when you get air, as it goes up, if we're in there and I hear bop, 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 the water, the bubbles coming up, I know the filters need changing. Just my little quirk, really. So here we go, 2 filters, putting them back in now, turn it on, and then that's job's done until it comes to sort of like just putting more chlorine in it. I've actually cut a little bit of the grass here. The reason I put on the second eye settings, what I'll do, I'll go to the second eye setting now. This is the end of October, and then after that we'll put it on the highest setting. And when I put it on the highest setting, it literally trims all these leaves up, but I don't put the bin on it. It's called a munch feature, where all the leaves get trimmed up into little pieces. The worms take them into the ground, and it's supposed to make your grass better. The power on, it says run pumps. That's what I'm going to do now, and you'll see all the air coming out of these systems. Okay, oh, look at this. Yeah, didn't realise that was actually on that much. So I have to run that now for 2 minutes, then I will set up all the system. One job down. Right, video is uploading to YouTube. I will do the thumbnail when Carol comes home. We'll sit down for a little bit, like to bite to eat or something like that. I don't know what we're at, probably a biscuit or something like a cup of tea. I will do the thumbnail for that one, and then I will see about the car. But I don't know if I'm going to do the car, be truthful, because we have gonna get the AA out, I think, and I might just sort of like jack it up, have a look under here, make sure no connections have come loose. But yeah, I don't think I've really fiddled about with it today, because we've got AA membership. We might as well pull them down and let them tell us what they think it is. And if it is a starter motor, I'll probably do that myself. If it's a switch, I'll probably do that myself. If he says scrap the car, then I'll ring up and do that myself. They will take it away. The temperature of that water at the moment is 14 degrees. That's quite good, because sometimes I put it in there, it's about sort of like 9 degrees or something like that. So it's 14. I'll probably put it up to about 25 for tonight, just to warm it up a little bit. And then you can see there's like little bubbles coming out, still a little bit of air in there. That's what you will get. And I know what some people are thinking, like, oh, them filters were dirty, they were dirty. Right, when you go away on holiday, yeah, you've got this big swimming pool where loads of people go in it every single day. Now, you don't see them every single single day emptying it, putting fresh water in it, do you? No. They put either salt water in it or chlorine, which I just put in there, and they use the filters to clean it all out. Yeah, exactly the same as what I'm doing here on a smaller scale, except for I probably clean out the filters a lot more, and it is only me and Carol that actually get in here. So yeah, it's not as bad as what you think it is, but it does take a little bit of work. You do have to keep putting chlorine in it almost every day just to make sure the levels are right. We do test it to make sure there's always a low balance of chlorine. If there's too high, it sort of burns your skin, and if there's not enough, the creepy crawlies, well, the bacteria can live there and you could get ill. But we've had no problems with this at all. We've had it round about, it's about 5-6 years now. Well, since COVID. I don't know when COVID happened, but we got it just after COVID, and no, just before COVID, because it was that pretty, I think, well, around COVID time we got it. And yeah, and the reason I've actually enclosed it, because I built this little up thing here, and the reason I've done that, yeah, was because, speaker fell down now, is because we've got music comes in from the bar area, it keeps the warmth in, so we don't use as much electricity as if it was an outside one. If it was an outside one, the cover would not keep it that warm, and we use a lot more electricity keeping it warm. It takes a lot to get it up to the proper temperature now. After that, it just sort of runs in the background. Electricity is not too bad really, for as long as you use it. If you're not going to use one, I won't get one. You need to sort of, but with my back, when I'm working hard, it's sometimes nice, especially in the winter, to come home when I'm really freezing and my shoulders are hurting. Tell Carol to turn it up, because we turn it down when we're not using it, and then I sit in there, relax, and feel ready for another day's work tomorrow. So I'll carry on with cutting the grass. I will clean out the pond there, probably fill up the water just a little bit there, because it looks a little bit low to me, and then I will decide on what I'm doing about the car and whatever little chores I've got to do. It's good to be back though. I quite like all this sort of pottering around and doing all these little things. Proactive. I'm proactive. So I've jacked the car up, I've had a little look out there. All the leads seem to be actually on the starter motor. Okay, I've fiddled around with them, and none of them are actually sort of doing any good at all. When Carol comes out in a minute, Carol's actually indoors at the moment. She's just come back, but I can show you what's happening. Nothing at all. Yeah. And you can see, none of that dashboard is going dim or anything, so it looks as if there's no actual power going to the solenoid, which is on the starter motor, because that takes so much power to turn the engine. So something's happened between the ignition switch and the solenoid and the starter motor. So I think I know what it is, but what I'm going to do now is, I don't like working underneath cars, and I don't really want to sort of like jack it up. If I was working underneath this car, what I would do is jack it up properly so that it can't come down. I only went underneath there very, very quickly. Took a chance, and if I'm actually working on it, changing that starter motor on my own, then I'll actually jack this car up so it can definitely not fall on me, because guys, I'm a scaredy cat, and a car coming down on my chest and head, well, might knock some sense into me, mightn't it? You know what I mean. So I'm going to go inside now, have something to eat, and then don't know what I'm going to get on after that. So what you doing me for dinner, babe?
Sausage rolls.
Sausage, okay then. And then you're out, ain't you, going to see the grandchildren or something like that, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'll carry on doing all my little chores and everything and getting everything done. Gonna have to sort of change my water on my... Yeah, I think that's it, Cal. I think it's done. That's what the noise means.
I know what the noise is.
Alright, okay. Gonna have to change the water on that and just potter around the house, really. You see the little sausage rolls I'm having for my lunch. I don't normally have lunch when I'm working, so it's a novelty. But I'm getting back into sort of like being at home. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so going to do this. So while I've been sitting down, I've actually just done the thumbnail for tonight's video. That will literally be put up in a second. And I'm just going to go out and hang the washing on the washing line, because Carol's gone back out again to see the grandchildren, and I'll probably give the house a quick little hoover. I won't film all that, and then see what else I get up to. Way to hang the washing out, and I can see what I'm having tonight, guys. You know, that's it looks like lasagna or something like that, something frozen. It's very much frozen, so when Carol gets back, she'll put that in the microwave, and then she will sit there and go, I've had a busy one today, a busy one. My first load on there. It's a little bit of a breeze. You know, the sun's out. Sun don't get here, but the sun sort of goes around here later in the day. So hopefully, all this will be nice and dry. Yeah, it's blowing nicely. That ain't gonna take long. I literally turned the camera off, and I was just gonna, change the water in these cuttings. But I hope you see there. That's their roots actually growing, and this is some cuttings I took from the other willow tree. But we've actually got 2 willow trees in my garden, and one of them is dead. Here is my dead tree. It died this year, yeah, and obviously it died because all this was like mushrooms and everything coming up, mould coming up, and that's what it's actually died for. And like, this tree is gonna have to be cut down. It's solid at the moment, ain't gonna fall down at the moment. So what I did, we've got 2 of them. I've got this little one here, which has always been overshadowed by the big one, but I like this one. I really do like this one, and that is why I took some cuttings of that one just before I went on holiday. That's 1 week ago. Stuck them in that maybe 2 weeks ago actually. Stuck them in that water, and now they've rooted. So what I'm going to do is take them out. Oh, pardon me. Take them out and put them in some dirt, probably next week. Give them a little bit more rooting, and then decide which one I actually plant down there. But I won't plant it this year. I'll put it in a pot, let it grow for a complete year, and then put it there. That way I can sort out what the problem is with that one, because obviously that mould and whatever disease is in the ground will kill the next one as well. But yeah, see, a free tree. In fact, I've got a few free trees. Maybe I should do a giveaway. Send them to people. Don't know, might do. Who wants a willow tree, guys? Who wants a willow tree? Because they said it was going to be windy tomorrow, I've just started cutting down my roses ready for the autumn. Because if you don't cut roses down, I'm sorry, it's going into a garden video, isn't it? But if you don't cut roses down around this time, because we get like these storms coming over, they rock, they go, and it pulls them from the root, and you lose more roses due to wind rock than anything else. So what I've done, I've just took these like little cuttings here, guys. Like I said earlier, this is the time to do it. So I'm going to stick each one in there. You can see roughly what size they are, about a pencil width size at the bottom. Now they may take, they may not take, but this is what I like doing, you know. I like gardening, and that to me is brilliant. So what I do is I put them in there, firm all that down, give them a good water, leave them somewhere outside so they get the water and everything like that in the winter, and they should be perfectly happy. And hopefully come spring, when I start seeing new like leaves forming, I know they've got roots on them, and it'll be like this one I done last year, or at least 2 should I say, which I need to be put into bigger pots now, or find a place down the garden where that's going to start a new rose garden. Sounds nice, don't it, eh? I've not even had a shave today. Still waiting for Carol to come back or whatever, and then decide on what we're going to do. And this is just a normal day after the holiday sort of thing, just progressing into work. I do wish my work would tell me. I've rung them up, said if I got work, we'll let you know later. It's now 3 o'clock, because I can plan other things. It's like it's a very I suppose they don't know, they're waiting for like people to come back and things like that. But if you know you're not working, you can get on something that's going to take 2 days to do or something like that. 1 day is just a little bit too, little for me. So it is what it is. That is its new resting place until spring next year. I may have to sort of push them back in the ground or whatever, but it's pretty sheltered there, pretty sheltered. And garden don't look too bad now, actually. Now this is one thing, I never really look up and appreciate the garden. I always see like problems. I see that this needs to be cut down. I see that all these Japanese anemones flower from probably, I don't know, end of summer, August, and it's now getting to November and they still, like, they've all gone over. All these are seeds. I could grow them from seeds if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I've got enough of those. They all need cutting back now, and yeah, everything. This one died, that's got to be cut off, and that died when I was actually sort of running a new cable under the ground to the pump in the pond over there, which I've just cleaned out. and I've disturbed the roots, so that's it. But everything's alright. I'm just getting ready for winter now, really. Like this little yucca plant I got round here, that can go in the. So I've just seen that I'm growing this here. This is like an onion, spring onion. I want that to go to seed so I can get lots of spring onion seeds and then sprinkle them, and then we have like a succession of spring onions next year. That's going down in my greenhouse because I want it to go to seed. This here, just pull that grasses out. Once I untie it, that can go down in the greenhouse as well. So that's going in the greenhouse, that's going in the greenhouse, and it's just like getting everything ready for, well, for winter now. I've got my house plants here. These are what you see, these all over the Canary Islands. Everywhere we go you see these sort of plants growing everywhere. They're going to go back inside. Carol will not like that at all. She hates having my house plants indoors, but they've been with me for a long while. Some of them plants have been with me as long as Carol, and that, I'm not saying the truth, I'm saying the truth there. Some of them have been with me as long as Carol. They don't talk back though. So I've decided to give the patio another clean up, because all these weeds, they're just coming up everywhere. So I'm going to do that, sweep all this down. I'm going to take away all the little dishes and all that in the plant. They don't need them no more. Give this a good sweep. At least I've got something big to do, because I'm just pottering around doing little bits and pieces, and I'm not happy. I'm not an happy bunny. I like to get up in the morning and have a job to do and do it all day long, just concentrate on that. But today I've done like little bits of boring pieces. Very boring blog for you again, guys, I'm sorry, but it's just showing you what happens when you've been away for like a week. Everything sort of gets overgrown. All this hedge needs cutting back again. That's my hedge, guys. Conifer hedge, never grow a conifer hedge. Wasn't me, it was someone else. When we first moved in here, they were 6-7 times the size of that. I had to get up there, cut the whole lot of them, and it took me years. But if I don't sort of like cut it again, 3 years time they'll be up there somewhere. Up there, airplanes will be avoiding them. Not really, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so now I can get into something, give it a bit of a clean, and then see what else I can do. So I did all the sweeping up, pulling out little bits of weeds and everything. It looks a lot better. It's supposed to be really, really stormy tomorrow. They reckon 65 mile an hour gust of winds, and there's going to be leaves and everything coming down. So I didn't actually sort of like really do it that good. That's my excuse, guys. That's my excuse. And my washing is got dirty. Yeah, that's as dry as it's going to get now, to be dead truthful. I don't think it's going to get any drier than that. And the sun is literally just coming down there, so I better take it in now, because you know the dew will come down and it will get more wetter, and hopefully Carol will be home pretty soon, and well, we can sit down and have a little chit chat. It is I'm going to show you something. It is now 10 to 4. Carol says she'll be back at 3. Yes, I know, she always tells me she's going to be back early, and we've got this little friendly spider. And we had him the day we was actually going away on holiday. And I thought to myself, I don't know if he's coming out there, guys. But he's just always running away like that. And we had him just before we was actually going away on holiday. So I don't know if we're going to leave him now. You know? Because as long as he stays there and doesn't end up in any food, it's quite good. But what I'm going to do is, while I've still got a little bit of time, because it's getting light, dark out there, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do another blog for tomorrow, because if I am working I won't be able to put it on, and I don't want to get the message, 7 o'clock tonight, oh you're working and I have to spend 2 hours to do a blog. So I'd rather sort of do it now. So I know this is a very boring video, but we're very, very boring people when we're not on holiday. We're pretty boring when we're on holiday as well. So there you have it, guys. It is now 5:18. I've got my second video done today, so I'm pretty smug about that. Very, very smug indeed. And Carol has come back, and Carol is actually watching the video that I put on this morning. Ain't you, babe?
I am, and I'm cold, so I put your jacket.
You're cold, alright, and we'll put the eating on in a minute, don't we? But yeah, so this is... Look, that's what I was editing this morning. It's already on there. There we go. It's me! What do you think of it? Because you haven't actually seen this. You was actually around the grandchildren's, wasn't you? Or working, I don't know.
Oh, were you working around
Yeah.
the grandchildren?
Yeah. What do you think of it?
What, so far?
Yeah.
It's alright.
It's not the best one, is it? No, it's not the best one. I wasn't actually going to put it on there. But it was filmed, so I put it on there. Okay? If it does no good, well, what can we do? It's us on holiday, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely just us.
Yeah. So just showing you like what boring lives we lead. Because we do lead very, very boring lives when we get back. But I've done a lot of cleaning. I'm pretty happy with the way everything's gone. I'll be truthful with you. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do down this afternoon. Well, this afternoon, 5 o'clock for the next 3-4 hours. So far, work hasn't rung me, so I don't know if I'm working or not. Carol actually spoke to him, but she can't remember if I'm working tomorrow and Friday, or if just Friday. So I'm still waiting for him to literally confirm that. And then I can sort of like really get into doing something. 5 o'clock, though. I'm still waiting. I thought the sun was going down earlier, but it's not. It's 5:30 now. It's still daylight. I just want to check how the actual hot tub's doing, and then lock up the room. I'm going to lock up the garage then, and then I don't know what to do. If we've got a bottle of wine, I might have a bottle of wine with my wife. I've not had dinner yet, and I don't know. I'm not really hungry. I've gone through. Well, I did have 2 sausage rolls, so I was going to say I've gone through the day quite a lot. But I'm not really hungry. So I may have the lasagna, I may not have it. Okay, I'll stick all these towels on the top of this, because the idea is that it insulates it a little bit more and keeps it warmer, so it doesn't... So it's 27 degrees now, so that warmed up pretty well. I don't think I will be working now. I'll be truthful, I can't see it working. They don't normally leave it this late to tell me. It's just me sort of panicking, guys, because had I known I had 2 days off straight away, I'd have got into something a little bit better than what I did. But I didn't. But that means I can actually get into something tomorrow. I know I've got all the day off, and it's raining tomorrow, so I may spend a complete day just getting rid of every single blog from Lanzarote. And if I do that, then that frees me up for the rest of the rest of my time, don't it? So that could be good. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow. I don't know if it is. But it's getting chilly now. The nights are definitely drawing in and the temperatures are going down. You've gone on to another one of our videos, ain't you?
It's just kind of out.
Okay.
I haven't touched it.
Okay. Have you got any dinner tonight or not?
I made your dinner.
Oh, what have I got?
You've got breaded chicken steaks.
Oh, breaded chicken. Oh, because I see you earlier, you had like frozen stuff on there. I thought I was having that. I thought I was having like lasagna or something.
Soup.
Oh, was that soup? Oh, who had the soup?
No one.
No one?
I haven't eaten it yet, so
Oh,
it'll be me later.
Okay. Well, you don't have to do dinner if you don't want to eat. I'm okay. So I did actually end up having me dinner because Carol's made it. She said it's better to eat it now. I ain't gonna be able to eat all this, is impossible. But just showing you roughly the size of dinners I do normally have, and like it's a big plate and it's a lot of dinner. So that was it. That's like our first day when we get back off every single holiday, isn't it?
It is.
Tidying up and all that, and then we get into the holiday. I'm not working tomorrow. Well, it's now, what time now? It's about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night.
It's nearly past 7.
Yeah, I have no sort of messages, so I'll take it I'm not working tomorrow. I may get the AA man come out and have a look at the car. That way we can sort of like take that one further. I think we need to, don't we?
I think that's the plan for tomorrow. Yeah.
So we'll get him to sort of come out and do that. I don't know if I'll block it, or maybe if he turns around and says it is the starter motor, then I will actually sort of like do a blog on me changing it. That'd be a good one. Or maybe we just sort of tell you in one of our other videos. So just actually inserting this little bit here, because we did call the AA down, and I did test that there was no power coming to the starter motor, so I thought it was the starter motor that's gone up. But we called the AA down, or Carol did while I was actually at work, and what it was the earth strap, this little wire, just here, going to the engine. And because of that, there was no earth going from that all the way to the starter motor. So that is all it was, because what it is, the starter motor has a strap that goes from the starter motor to the actual engine, and that's where it gets its earth supply from. It gets its main supply from this big cable here, this one here, that one there. So it gets the positive from that, and it gets a negative from the battery, goes into the engine, and then the other side of the engine it picks it up. So it's pretty good. I actually called them out, otherwise I would have changed the starter motor and it wouldn't have worked, and it didn't cost us nothing at all. The AA changed that, didn't charge us for the actual the lead, and everything is hunky-dory. So yeah, happy days. This is just literally us coming home from holiday from future Manchura, which we loved, and
getting back to normality.
And getting back
for a
to
little
normal,
while.
yeah. And we will be sort of like, if I'm not working, we'll be going out doing little bits and bobs or whatever between now and the next holiday, which is about 3 weeks' time, and that's to Portugal. But I don't even know if I'll be blogging that one. That's mainly to go and see my parents who live out there. I've not seen them for a little while, and so I don't know if I'll be blogging that one at all. And so this could be like, well, loads of little infield videos, couldn't they, between now and December when we go away next. So thank you for watching. Sorry it's pretty boring. It was just me coming home, clearing up really, and finding out that we had bill after bill after bill coming, wasn't it?
It's like everyone else.
It's
They're
like
all coming at once.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and more interesting videos coming up, hopefully, because well, we'd lose so many subscribers if we carry on ones like this, wouldn't we? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
People are very mundane, aren't they?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.